When your cat walks across your body in the middle of the night, do you actually know what they're trying to tell you? It might feel random, maybe annoying, maybe just a weird cat thing you've learned to live with. But behind every single step they take on you, there's a message most owners completely miss. It's one of the clearest ways your cat communicates. Not during the day, not when you're watching, but in the dark, when the house is quiet and their guard is finally down. And if you keep dismissing it as nothing, you're missing something that changes the way you see your cat forever. Let's start with the reason that surprises people the most. 1. They are checking if you're still breathing. Have you ever noticed that your cat never just walks across your legs or your feet? They always go straight for your chest, your throat, your face. That's not clumsiness. That's precision. Those are exactly the spots where your breathing is most obvious, where your chest rises and falls, where warm air leaves your body, where your heartbeat sits closest to the surface. Your cat is not wandering. They are running a check on you. In the wild, a still animal is a dangerous signal. When something stops moving for too long, no sound, no reaction, no shift, it either means deep sleep or something worse. Cats who live in social groups learn to monitor each other for this exact reason. When the house goes dark and quiet, you stop giving off every signal your cat normally relies on. No talking. No movement. No eye contact. To their brain, you have basically gone offline. So they come to verify. That step on your chest, they felt it rise. That slow walk past your face, they caught the warmth of your breath. One confirmation. You're still here. Everything is okay. And here's what makes this even more powerful. There's a much deeper reason your cat keeps choosing you specifically as their destination every single night. It goes all the way back to the very beginning of their life. I'll get to that one last because honestly, it reframes every single nighttime visit. 2. They are quietly claiming you. Every single night. Ever wonder why your cat can't just sit beside you? Why they have to physically walk across you? Your stomach, your chest, your arms. Like your body is a path they need to travel. Here is what's actually happening beneath the surface. Your cat has scent glands embedded in the pads of their paws. Every step they take on your skin, your clothes, your blanket, they are pressing an invisible chemical signature into you. A signature that says mine to every other animal in the house. And here's the part most people never think about. During the day, that scent disappears. You shower. You go outside. You touch other people, other surfaces, other animals. By the time you climb into bed, the mark your cat left the night before is basically gone. So every night, they come back to reset it. They walk across you slowly and deliberately, pressing their paws into you, because they are renewing something, rewriting a claim that the day erased. Research from the University of Lincoln found that cats in multi-pet households do this significantly more than cats who live alone. Because when there's competition, marking becomes urgent. The message has to be clear. So the next time your cat paces across your chest at 2 a.m., they are not being difficult. They are renewing the lease. You are theirs. And they want to make sure everyone knows it. And hey, if your cat just earned a little more respect from you tonight, hit like and subscribe. There are a lot of cat owners out there who have no idea what's happening in the dark. 3. Something caught their attention. And it wasn't you. Have you ever been deep asleep and suddenly felt your cat stand straight up on your chest? No warning. No build-up. Just pause. Wide eyes. Staring at the door. That is not paranoia. That is your cat reacting to something real that you cannot perceive. Cats hear frequencies up to 64,000 Hz. Humans stop at around 20,000. That is not a small gap. That is an entirely different layer of sound. One that exists all around you every night, and is completely invisible to your brain. A pipe shifting inside the wall. A mouse moving in the ceiling. A car slowing down 2 streets away. A neighbor's door closing. Sounds that never reached you. Your cat heard all of them clearly. And here's what makes it fascinating. When cats detect an unfamiliar sound, their instinct is not to run. It's to get higher. To climb to an elevated surface and assess from there. Somewhere safe, somewhere familiar. Somewhere they can see everything. At night, that surface is you. You are the highest, warmest, most trusted thing in the room. So when something catches their ear in the dark, they don't run away from you. They come to you. They use your body as their watchtower. A study published in the journal Animal Cognition confirmed that cats can distinguish between familiar and unfamiliar sounds even while in a resting state. They are never fully switched off. Even when they look completely passed out, part of their brain is always scanning. 4. Your body is the warmest place in the house. Notice how your cat never just lands anywhere. They walk slowly across your legs, pause on your stomach, shift to your chest, adjust slightly, and then settle. That entire routine that looks completely random, it isn't. It's a thermal search. A cat's natural resting body temperature sits between 38 and 39 degrees Celsius, slightly higher than yours. That means they lose body heat faster, especially at night when the house cools down and there is no warm sunlight to absorb. So they go looking for the next best source. And the way they find it is by pressing their paw pads, which are highly sensitive to temperature, against different parts of your body as they walk. They are comparing heat zones, mapping your warmth in real time until they find the peak. Your core, your chest, your stomach, produces the most heat. Your cat figured this out a long time ago, which is why they never settle on your feet, and almost always end up somewhere on your center. You'll also notice this gets more intense in winter, not because your cat loves you more in December, but because the gap between house temperature and their body gets bigger, and you become more valuable, not less. 5. This is not affection. This is a campaign. Sometimes your cat doesn't walk on you and settle. They walk on you, then sit on your face, then purr directly into your ear, then bat at your hand until you physically cannot stay asleep anymore. That is not random. That is a strategy. Cats are crepuscular, meaning their biology is wired for peak activity at dawn and dusk. So while you are in your deepest sleep around 5 a.m., your cat is entering their most alert, most energized window of the entire day. They are ready, and they have a plan. That plan usually comes down to one of two things. The first is food. Cats have an internal clock that is genuinely impressive. If you feed them around the same time every morning, their body starts preparing well before that moment arrives. Research from the University of Zurich found that cats can anticipate feeding times with accuracy down to a 15-minute window. So when your cat starts walking on you at 5:45 and breakfast is at 6, that is not coincidence. That is planning. The second is energy. If your cat didn't play enough during the day, that leftover energy kicks in exactly when you're trying to rest. And they do what any smart, understimulated animal would do. They go bother the one creature in the house who can fix it. Here's the important part. If you get up every time they do this, you are not solving the problem. You are teaching them that walking on your face produces results. And once that connection is made, it becomes a permanent part of their strategy. 6. You feel like the safest place they have ever known. Remember at the beginning, when I said there's a deeper reason your cat keeps choosing you every single night? Something that goes all the way back to when they were a kitten? This is that moment. If your cat walks on you and then starts pressing their paws in and out, slowly, rhythmically, like they're pushing into something soft, that behavior has a name. Most people call it making biscuits. But what it actually is the most emotionally honest thing your cat will ever do around you. When kittens are born, they knead against their mother's belly to stimulate milk. It's the very first intentional movement they ever make in their lives. The first thing their body learned. And it doesn't disappear when they grow up. It gets stored, quietly, in the deepest part of their nervous system. When your adult cat climbs onto you in the middle of the night and begins that slow rhythmic press, their brain is accessing something ancient. A feeling from before they could even open their eyes. The feeling of being completely warm, completely fed, completely safe. And the reason they are doing it on you is because in that moment, your warmth, your heartbeat, the steady rise and fall of your chest, it all feels like the only place they have ever been entirely at peace. They are not choosing a comfortable surface. They are choosing the one thing in their world that feels like going home.